Okay, so I'm pretty much the last person in my life that I would have ever thought would start a YouTube channel. I am very introverted and I don't really like to be in front of a camera. I'm pretty shy. Not so much a wallflower, but I like intimate group settings. And this is just like putting yourself out there is a big stretch for me. But there's a couple of reasons that I started a YouTube channel that I figured might be helpful to some of you who might be thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but aren't really sure, one, if you should, or two, like, does it like align with what you're going to try and do next? So I figured I'd share a couple of those thought processes with you today. Okay, so the first is that actually, because I'm exactly not the type of person that I would have thought would have gone on YouTube. So if it's a great vehicle to share information, and if there's a part of you that has always wanted to start a YouTube channel, I can be a good reference point for somebody who you would have never thought would have started a YouTube channel, who's starting a YouTube channel. So if I can do it, you can do it too. I think there's more to it than what you see when you see a finished video, but I think anyone can do this, and I am starting from scratch. Like, I have no video production skills. I am not on social media a ton. I don't generally find this sort of social media or virtual social space where I fit in. But I think that because of that, like, if you're interested in it, if I can do it, you can do it too. So the next reason that I joined YouTube is because I realized that I started relying on YouTube for more information than I was on any other platform to get information. Like Google's great, but it doesn't give you quite the information that you're looking for all the time, or you have to sift through all the SEO options that they've prioritized for you. And then I rely on ChatGPT a fair amount, but I found for very specific problems, I was actually going to YouTube and looking for the solutions to those problems from people who I could like relate to or deem credible to give that sort of information. So I think that if you're interested in the next chapter of your career being in the sharing space, meaning you want to either educate people or guide people or help people in some sort of process, YouTube is an awesome vehicle to get that information out there to people. I only started watching YouTube probably 5 years ago, and I found that I was consuming more and more of it in recent years to solve very specific problems. So the thought process there is, if you're consuming it, if this is the space you're consuming the information, then other people are also looking for that information. That's the beauty of the algorithm, is ultimately if I put out the kinds of information consistently enough, the algorithm will do the job of finding the right people that need to consume that information. So the last reason I decided to create a YouTube channel was because I need to build on my own skill set. And I know that YouTube is not going away. It's a growing platform. Video across all platforms is growing. Learning the skills of how to film yourself, how to speak into the camera, how to edit a video, how to develop a content strategy and framework, all of those things are things that I found interesting. I think all of those skills will support whatever, even if it's just a broader understanding of how other people are building content. I can understand the complexity and the level of effort that goes into a YouTube video. I personally was quite surprised. I thought people just whipped out their phones and made a video. And I think while you can still be successful doing that, there is more to it than that. And I think most businesses in the future will benefit from having people either working with them or that know how to produce content. And so really that's largely, I want to stay relevant. It's great to have an understanding of how YouTube works and being familiar with the algorithm and understanding the metrics that go into it and how you really develop a strategy and all of that. So granted, you're going to have to learn with me as I go along, and hopefully these will get better. But that's really why I've decided to do it, is because I think these skills are highly marketable and support a lot of different types of work in the future. And the work that I'm interested in the future is really built around creating flexibility in my life. And video content allows people to break away from the desk. So you create this video one time, and then you go off and do whatever you need to do next. And this video lives on in perpetuity. And I think that could be a very useful tool in the future for me personally, as well as others. So that's why I want to share it with others, because again, if I can do it, you can do it too. So with that, I hope this was helpful. I have the Career Clarity Compass still linked in the description below if that's something that will help you on your journey to figure out where you're currently at and where you might want to go. And with that, thank you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.